Going to tell you the story of Hamlet, one of the Shakespeare's most famous plays. But don't worry, I'll explain everything in a very simple and funny way, but with important quotes too. Sit sit back, relax, and let's meet a sad prince, a scary ghost, and a whole lot of drama. Act 1. A ghost appears. Once upon a time, in Denmark, a prince named Hamlet was very sad. Why? Because his father, the king, had died. But things got even worse. His mother, Gertrude, married his uncle Claudius just 1 month after. And guess what? Claudius became the new king. But one night something spooky happens. A ghost appears. It looks just like Hamlet's dead father. The ghost says, revenge his foul and most unnatural murder. That means I was murdered by your uncle Claudius. Take revenge. Hamlet is shocked. He says to his best friend Horatio, there are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy. Means not everything can be explained. Strange things exist. Hamlet feels betrayed by his mother too. He says, frailty, thy name is women, meaning women are weak. He is angry and hurt. Act 2. Is Hamlet mad or clever? After meeting the ghost, Hamlet starts acting very strange. He talks in riddles. He walks around the palace saying weird things. Everyone thinks Hamlet has gone mad, but he is actually just pretending. The king's advisor, Polonius, says, though this be madness, yet there is method in it, meaning he looks mad, but maybe he is smart. Act 3. A sad love and a clever plan. Hamlet's girlfriend Ophelia is confused and heartbroken. Hamlet tells her to go away. He says, get thee to a nunnery, meaning go live in a convent. I don't trust you. Then Hamlet says the most famous line in the play, maybe in all of English literature, which is to be or not to be, that is the question. It means, should I live or should I die? He is thinking deeply about life and death. But Hamlet also has a smart plan. He writes a play that copies how his father was killed with poison in the ear and shows it to the king. He says, the play's the thing wherein I'll catch the conscience of the king. Meaning, if Claudius looks guilty during the play, I'll know he did it. During the play, Claudius gets scared and runs out. Now Hamlet knows the ghost was telling the truth. Act 4. A big mistake. Later, Hamlet hears something hiding behind a curtain. He thinks it's Claudius and stabs with his sword. But it's not Claudius, it's Polonius, Ophelia's father. Hamlet says, how now, a rat? Dead for a ducat, dead. It means, got you spy, you are dead. Ophelia becomes very sad and loses her mind. She sings song and gives out flowers to imaginary people. Then she drowns in a river. Her brother Laertes returns and wants to kill Hamlet. Act 5. The graveyard and the final fight. In a graveyard, Hamlet finds a skull. It belongs to Yorick, a funny man from his childhood. Hamlet tolls it and says, alas, poor Yorick, I knew him, Horatio. It means this is the skull of someone I once knew and loved. Everyone dies someday. Now comes the final plan by King Claudius. He sets up a sword fight between Hamlet and Laertes. Laertes has a poisoned sword. Claudius prepares a poisoned drink too. What happens? Hamlet and Laertes both get hurt. Gertrude drinks the poison by mistake and dies. Laertes tells the truth before dying. Hamlet kills Claudius and finally Hamlet dies too. His last words are, "The rest is silence." It means now I can rest, no more pain. At the end, a prince named Fortinbras enters. He finds everyone dead. That's how the play ends. Quick summary. Let's quickly recap the story. A ghost tells Hamlet to take revenge. Hamlet acts mad. He pushes Ophelia away. He makes a play to test Claudius, kills the wrong man. Sword fight happens. Everyone dies.